Welcome to Sankalp Math class, children. Chapter 2, Polynomials. In the previous class, we were discussing about the relation between zeros and the coefficients. Relation between zeros and coefficients of the polynomials. Already you know what are zeros and the coefficients. So for linear polynomial, we know the standard form of this, ax plus b is equal to 0. The degree of the variable is 1 here. That's why these are called linear polynomials, where what is the condition? A should not be equal to 0. So degree is 1. It has 1 root or 1 0, right? And k is equal to minus b by a, right? What is minus b here? See, b minus of, what is b here? B is constant. By what is a? A is coefficient of x. Coefficient of x, right? Next, for quadratic equation, polynomials, quadratic polynomials, what is the standard form? Ax square plus bx plus c, right? P of x is equal to x square plus bx plus c is the standard equation for quadratic polynomial, where a is not equal to 0. What is the degree of the polynomial here? The highest power is 2, right? So it has 2 roots or 2 zeros. And what is the sum of, see here we have here A, B, C are the constants, right now. So here we have 2 zeros, okay. So alpha, if it assume alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, alpha plus beta is equal to, yesterday we discussed all these things, sum of zeros, right? Sum of zeros, nothing but alpha and beta are the zeros. So sum of the zeros is equal to minus b by a. And what is the product of the zeros? That is alpha into beta is equal to c by a. This is for quadratic polynomial. And if they give the zeros of the polynomial, if they give zeros, alpha and beta of the polynomial, how to write the equation or how to frame the polynomial? That is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. Okay, children, p of x is equal to, so this is how we write the polynomial. If they give product, if they give zeros of the polynomial. Okay, so I will explain this while doing the sums. Next, for cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial. Cube is nothing but 3. So degree is equal to 3. So number of zeros is equal to 3. What is the standard form of this? Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0, or p of x is equal to. So here x is variable, a, b, c, d are the constants. Understood, children? Since we have 3 zeros, so we take alpha, beta, gamma are three zeros of the polynomial. Just we are assuming, okay, just we are taking generally alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros of the polynomial. Okay, then what is alpha plus beta plus gamma? Sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a. Already you know what a. See, it is so relation is different for, means the values of a and b are different for different, it depends upon the type of the polynomial. Okay, see here b is nothing but coefficient of x square. In previous case it was coefficient of x, in previous case it was constant, right? No, so like that, in the 0 a and b are based on the type of the polynomial. Okay, so coefficients are different, so by seeing the expression or polynomial you have to write the values. See what is b here? B is coefficient of x square, right? Now coefficient of x square. What is a here? A is coefficient of x cube, right? Coefficient of x cube, right children? And what is the product of alpha into beta into gamma is equal to minus d by a. So in previous case we were writing c by a, right? No, so but here we have constant d, so it is minus d by a. So whereas d is constant, constant is nothing but we write the number, right? And a is coefficient of x cube, coefficient of x cube. So this is the product, alpha into beta into product of zeros is equal to minus d by a. And sum of the product of zeros taken two at a time. For example, alpha into beta plus beta into gamma plus gamma into alpha or alpha into gamma, right children? See, the sum of the product of zeros taken two at a time. Okay, so that is equal to c by a. What is c here? C is, see here, c is coefficient of x. See, wherever you have minus, you have to put minus sign. Here it is plus sign, so put plus sign. Coefficient of x by a is coefficient of x cube. So these are the relation between zeros of the polynomial, zeros and the coefficient of the polynomial. And if they give zeros of the polynomial, how to form the polynomial means it is x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma. So for quadratic equation, same thing, we're writing x square minus alpha plus beta into x. Here we have three zeros, so we are writing alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square. Okay, it is x cube and x square plus. See, for quadratic we were writing minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. Here we have three zeros, so alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square. Next, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus beta alpha into x minus alpha beta gamma is equal to 0. Next one, geometric meaning of zeros of the polynomial. Zeros of polynomial. See, if we draw a graph of P of x is equal to 0, see, I'll give you one example before that. For example, y is equal to 2x plus 6. So which polynomial is it? See, the degree is 1, so it is linear polynomial. So y is equal to 2x plus 6. Now just find the values for the polynomial. Just give the values for x. If you put x is equal to 0, what will be the value of y? 2 into 0 is 2 into 0 plus 6, that is equal to, answer is 6. If you put x is equal to 1, then y is equal to 2 into 1 plus 6, that is equal to 2 into 1 is 2 plus 6 is 8. See what are, I'll write it later. X is equal to 2, then y is equal to 2 into 2 plus 6 is equal to 2. 2s are 4, 4 plus 6 is 10. So I'll give x is equal to minus 1, then y is equal to 2 into minus 1 plus 6 is equal to 2 into minus, that is minus 2 plus 6 is 4. Then x is equal to minus 2, then 2 into minus 2 plus 6 is equal to 2. 2s are 4, minus 4 plus 6 is 2. Then x is equal to minus 3, then y is equal to 2 into minus 3 plus 6, that is equal to 2 into minus 3 is minus 6 and plus 6 it becomes 0. So I will draw the, I'll write the values x and y. When x is 0, see what is the value of y here? 6. When x is 1, the value is 8, y is 8, and x is equal to, just write whatever we have done here, children. I'm writing in the table. 2, when x is equal to 2, y is 10. When it is x is minus 1, it is 4. When it is minus 2, y value becomes 2. When it is minus 3, y value becomes 0. See, when we are getting the answer 0, when the value of x is minus 3. Right? See, if you plot the points on the graph sheet, you know how to draw this right now. X, x dash, and y, y dash. So xy, it is horizontal axis is called x-axis and vertical line is called y-axis. And it is O is nothing but origin. So in number line, we write the positive numbers towards right and the negative numbers towards left, right now. So now we are marking the points on the graph sheet. So when x is 0, y is 6. See, x is 0, 6 somewhere we get here, just you put the dot. When x is 1, y is 8. When x is 2, it is 10. When x is minus 1, it is 4. When x is minus 2, it is 2. When x is minus 3, It is 0. Right, children? See, we get the straight line like this. Okay, see, we get the straight line like this, children. See, always for linear equation, we get the straight line only. Okay, not for all the polynomial. I'm telling only for the linear polynomial. For linear polynomial, the graph will be always straight line. Okay, see here, what you have to observe is, means, see, the line is touching the cutting both the x and y axis right now. So it is cutting at 2 points, right? But which one you have to consider? Means where the line is cutting the x-axis, okay? At which point the line is cutting? See, the line is cutting at the point -3 here, right now, children? See, when x is -3, y is becoming 0. That means polynomial is becoming 0, right, children? See, this is the solution of the given polynomial, or 0 of the polynomial, or root of the polynomial. So for linear polynomial, we have only one solution. What is the solution? It is cutting only at one point. So our solution is -3. Okay. So when the value of x is -3, y becomes, our polynomial is becoming 0. I'll give one more example. Y is equal to, take quadratic equation, ax square x square plus bx plus c. That is standard form. X square minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. Now we have to find the zeros. That means roots of the given polynomial. Find the values of x and y. See, when x is equal to 0, what is the value? 1 square. Y is equal to 1 square minus 3 into 1 is 3 minus 4. Right now, children? So -3 minus 4 is -7. 1 is 6. So I'll write the value here. When x is 0, y is next. When x is equal to 1, sorry, we are substituting 0, right? 0. 3 into 0 is 0. So the value is -4. 1 second. I have substituted 1, but we are substituting 0, right? So y is equal to 0 minus 3 into 0 is 0 minus 4. So the answer is -4. I'll write the values here. When x is 0, y is -4. When x is equal to 1, then y is equal to 1 square is 1, 3 into 1 is 1, minus 4, that is equal to minus 6. So when x is 1, y is minus 6. Then x is equal to 2, then y is equal to 2 square is 4, minus 3 into 2 is 6, minus 4. So minus 4, 4 gets cancelled. Answer is minus 6. When it is 2, answer is minus 6. When x is equal to minus 1, then y is equal to minus 1 square is becomes plus 1, minus 3 into, whenever you have minus sign, you use bracket, children, minus 4, that is equal to 1, minus into minus is plus, 3 into 3 is 3, minus 4, that is equal to 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 minus 4 is 0. See, for value minus 1, y becomes 0. The polynomial becomes 0. Next, x is equal to, I'll put 4, children. So 4 square is 16, minus 3 into 4 is 12, then minus 4 is equal to 16 minus 12 minus 4 is minus 16, that is equal to 0. See, when it is 4, y become 0. Yes, already we got 2 zeros right now. So here it is quadratic polynomial. The highest degree of the polynomial is 2. The highest degree is 2. So it has only 2 zeros. At most 2 zeros. Okay. So it doesn't have more than 2. It has only 2 zeros. So let us mark the points on the graph sheet. And I'll write some more values here. Minus 2 is 6. 5 is also 6. See here, we get, see where we are getting the polynomial 0 at the point minus 1 and 4. See, it is here right now, and 4 is here. This is 4 and this is minus 1. See, if you mark the points on the sheet, children, you will get the curve like this. Right? So you will get the curve like this. It is not, we are not getting a straight line right now. We are getting a curve. So these curves are called parabolas. Parabola. So we are not getting straight line, we are getting curve in quadratic polynomial. And you should see where the curve is touching the x-axis. The curve, this curve is touching the x-axis. This is x-axis, right? See, the line is touching the x-axis at 2 points, right now, children? See, this is 1 point and this is another point. See, where the line is at the point minus 1. X is minus 1. So, what is y here? 0. So, at this point, x is 4, y is 0. So, at these 2 points, the polynomial is becoming 0. So, these two are called the zeros of the polynomial. So by seeing the curve, we can say the number of zeros of the polynomial. Okay, children. See, I'll give one more example. Y is equal to x cube minus 4x. Okay. So what is the degree here? 3. Highest degree is 3. So it is cubic polynomial. For cubic polynomial, how many zeros will have? Will have 3 zeros right now. At most 3 zeros. And directly I'll write the values of x and y here. See, when x is -2, y is 0. When x is -1, y is 3. When x is 0, y is also 0. When x is 1, it is -3. When x is 2, y is 0. Okay. See, here we have three zeros right now. 1, 2, 3. See, which values are making the polynomial 0 right now? That is, these values are called zeros of the polynomial. And let us see how the curve will be here. See, -2. Where do we get -2? -2, it is here. It is 0 and 2. 2, this is -2, right? -2, 2 and 0. See, we are getting the curve like this. Okay, children. See, what are the points here? When x is -2, the polynomial becomes 0. Here, 0, 0. And what are the values here? When x is 2, y becomes 0. See, how many zeros are here? How many roots we are getting here? See, this is what the curve is. See, we are getting the curve right now. See, the curve is touching the x-axis at 3 points right now. Say it is 1, 2, 3. So the curve is touching the x-axis at 3 points. So these 3 are the zeros of the polynomial. Okay, we'll go to the exercise. Exercise 2.1. First question. So they have given some graphs, children. I will draw here. This is first one. And the second graph is fourth one. Just you have to, by seeing the graphs, you have to write how many zeros are there in the polynomial. See, this is x, x dash, y, y dash. So it is straight line. X, x axis, y, y-axis. See here, the curve is like this, children. And then third picture, like this. And fourth one, and fifth one, and sixth one. Yes, these are the 6 graphs. So y is equal to p of x, and you have to write the number of zeros of in each case. Okay. So in the first figure, see the line is here right now, straight line, but it is touching the y-axis, not the x-axis, right? So in the given graph, the number of zeros of p of x is equal to how many zeros? 0 right now, because it is not touching the x-axis. Right now, children, x-axis does not cut it at any point. Come to the second one. Here, the curve is cutting the x-axis at only one point. Right, children? So, answer is 1. Number of zeros is equal to 1. And the curve is cutting the x-axis at 3 points. You have to observe only the x-axis. Okay, it is cutting both x and y-axis, but you have to consider only the x-axis. 1, 2, 3. So number of zeros is equal to 3. And here, the curve parabola is cutting the x-axis in 2 points right now. So it has 2 zeros. And fifth picture, see the curve is cutting the x-axis at 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, children? So it has 4 zeros. And sixth one, 1, 2, 3. So the curve is cutting the x-axis at 3 points. So it has 3 zeros. So this is how, by seeing the graph, we write the number of zeros. Next exercise 2.2. So you have to find the zeros of the polynomial, children. Find the zeros. Quadratic polynomials. In that first one, x square minus 2x minus 8. So you know factorization method right now, how to find the factors of the given polynomial. So we'll follow the splitting of the middle term. We are going to split the middle term to find the factors. So first you write it is in the form of, see the degree higher degree is 2 right now. So it is quadratic equation. So you first write the standard formula, general formula of quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c, and write the values of a, b, c, which are the constant. X square is same here right now. Variables are same. So write the constants. What is a here? A is coefficient of x square is 1. What is b? Coefficient of x is minus 2. You should write along with the sign. Okay. So c is equal to minus 8. So now what we have to do? Find AC. A into C. That means A into C. That is 1 into minus 8 is equal to minus 8. So now you have to take any two numbers. Okay. So how to take the numbers? The numbers should be in such a way that if you multiply the two numbers, we have to get minus 8 and the sum should be minus 2. Say B is minus 2. Did you understand? See, the two numbers should be in such a way that the product of two numbers should be minus 8 and the sum should be minus 2. So which are the two numbers? So the numbers are, see, say the multiples of 8 children. Say 4 twos are 8, right now. So 4 twos are 8. And here we have to get minus 2 right now. 4 minus 2 is equal to, we are getting 2. But we have to get minus 2 right now. So here the product is minus. So one of the numbers should be minus only right now. Then by seeing the value of B, you have to put this sign children. Okay. See, if the greater number sign is minus sign, the answer will be negative right now. So I will give minus for bigger number and plus for smaller number. Minus 4 into plus 8 is minus 8. Minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2. So by using these two numbers, we are going to split the middle term. See, write first term as it is, children. X square as it is. See here, which are the two numbers here? Plus 2 and minus 4. So use these two numbers here. In place of minus 2x, I am writing minus 4x plus 2x minus 8 as it is. And now what is the next step? I am going to group the numbers. So I have made two groups here and take common factor here. Which is common factor? X is common in both. So take it outside the bracket. So x minus 4. And what is common here? We have 2 here and 8. So we can take 2 as common factor. So x is remaining here minus 4. So x minus 4, both are same. You can take as common factor and the remaining terms are x plus 2 is equal to 0. We are finding the zeros, that's why you put equal to 0. Then equate to 0 children. X minus 4 is equal to 0. Then x plus 2 is equal to 0. Then x is equal to, so it becomes 4 and it becomes minus 2. So what are the zeros of the polynomial? 4 and minus 2. Okay, now you have to write the relation between the coefficients and the zeros. I will write once again. What are the zeros here? Zeros is equal to 4 and minus 2. Right? Now write sum of zeros. Sum of zeros. See, what is the relation? Already we have discussed right now, children. See, that is minus b by a. What is minus b by a? I'll write the polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8. This is given polynomial. What is minus b here? Minus b is, I'll write once again ABC. A is 1, b is minus 2, c is minus 8. So we have in the relation, we have minus sign. So put minus as it is. In place of b, you have to write minus. Okay, so a is equal to 1. So minus into minus becomes plus. 2 by 1 is 2. Right now, children? See here. Okay, I'll do it later. Product of zeros. Product of zeros is equal to, what is the relation? C by A, right? What is C here? Minus 8. What is A? 1, that is equal to minus 8. Now, see, already we have found the zeros, right? No. So, sum of the zeros, 4 and minus 2 are the zero. Sum is nothing but sum is equal to 4 minus 2, that is equal to 2, right? And what is the product here? Product is equal to 4 into minus 2, that is equal to minus 8. See, what is the sum of zeros here? 2. Here also we have got 2. Here product is minus 8 and here also it is minus 8. So the values are satisfying the equation. Okay. This is how we verify the zeros of the polynomial with the equations. And second one, 4s square minus 4s plus 1. So first we have to find the zeros. I'll write A, B, C first. So A is equal to 4, B is equal to minus 4, C is equal to 1. So what is AC? That is 4 into 1 is 4, B is equal to minus 4. See, the product should be 4. So product should be 4 and the sum of the two numbers should be minus 4. Okay. So which values will you take here? 2 2s are 4, right? Now take the factors of 4 here. 2 2s are 4, right? And when do we get minus 4 answer? When both are negative numbers, minus 4 and minus 2, it is minus 4, right now. So minus into minus is plus, 2 2s are 4, we are getting positive number, right now children. So we got, which are the two numbers here? Minus 2 comma minus 2, both are same, right? And write sum of zeros, that is alpha plus beta, is equal to minus b by a. What is, right? First put minus as it is, children. Later on you write the value of b, otherwise you will confuse. What is b here? Minus 4 by what is a? 4, that is equal to, minus into minus is plus, so 4 gets cancelled, answer is 1. Now, the product of zeros, that is alpha into beta, is equal to C by A. What is C here? 1. A is 4. So, the answer is 1 by 4. And here it is 1. Let us see. Already we have found out the roots. Sorry, still we had to complete this, right? Four a square minus. So, I am going to split the middle term as minus 2s plus 1 is equal to 0. See what is common here? 2s is common. So one more 2 is here, 2s minus 1. See here we are getting minus 1, but in the next term we are getting plus sign. So what you have to do is you have to take minus as common factor. Whenever you take minus as common factor, so inside the bracket you have to change the signs. Say it is minus 2s, we have taken minus as common factor, so it becomes plus 2s. It is plus, so it becomes minus. Now 2s minus 1, 2s minus 1. Right now children? 2s minus 1 is equal to 0. So 2s is equal to 1. S is equal to 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Both are same. Now we'll verify that. We have got the roots 1 by 2, same roots right now. So alpha plus beta, or the sum of the zeros, we have got zeros here. What is the sum of zeros? 1 plus 2 by 1 plus 2. So 2 is LCM. 1 plus 1 is 2. That is equal to 1. What is the product of zeros? Product is equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. That is equal to 1 by 4. See, here the sum of alpha plus beta is 1. Here also it is 1. 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Right, children? Next, I am going to fourth sum. 4u square plus 8u. See, here you can take directly common factor. 4u is common. So u plus 2 is equal to 0. So 4u is equal to 0 and u plus 2 is equal to 0. So u is equal to 0 by any number is 0. Then u is equal to minus 2. So what are the zeros here? 0, comma, minus 2. Right? Now, alpha plus beta is equal to, see, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. See, what is the given polynomial? 4u square plus 8u. See, x square, in place of x square, we have u square. In place of x, we have u. Right, children? What is the coefficient of x square here? Means what is a here? 4. What is b here? 8. And what is c? C is, there is no any constant right now. C is equal to 0. See, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. What is b here? Put minus sign. B is 8, A is 4, right? So minus 8 by 4, you can cancel it by 4. 4 ones, 4 twos. So answer is minus 2. And what is alpha into beta is equal to C by A. What is C here? C is 0 and A is 4. 0 by any number is 0. So the sum of the, now we have got that two answers, sum and product of zeros. Let us verify with the values, children. What are the values here? 0, comma, minus 2. See, by factorization method, we have got the answers right now. 0 and minus 2 are the values. So sum of the zeros is equal to 0 minus 2 is equal to minus 2. And the product is equal to 0 into minus 2, that is equal to 0. See, sum is minus 2. Here also it is minus 2. Product is 0. Product is 0. So this is how we verify the relation between zeros and the coefficients. And sixth one, 3x square minus x minus 4 is equal to, it is in the form of x square plus bx plus c, right, is equal to 0. Right, what are a, b, c? Constants. In place of a, we have 3, b is minus 1, c is minus 4. What is a into c? That is 3 into minus 4, it is minus 12, and b is minus 1. So the product should be minus 12 and the sum should be minus 1. Right, children? So we have to get minus 1 answer right now. So where do we get the product should be minus 12 and the sum should be minus 1. So 4 3s are 12. 4 minus 3 is 1, right now, children? So here we are getting, so the sum should be minus 1. So the bigger number should be minus. Minus 4 into 3 is minus 12. Minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1. So I'm going to split the middle term. Write first term as it is 3x square. So minus x can be written as minus 4x plus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. What is the next step? Yes, I'm going to group the numbers. What is common here? Common is x. So 3x minus 4. And what is common here? Nothing, just write 1. That is equal to 0. See, 3x minus 4, 3x minus 4 is common. So take it outside the bracket. And what is remaining here? X. And here it is 1 is equal to 0. So equal to 0. 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. X plus 1 is equal to 0. So here it is minus 1 and x is equal to, if you transpose minus 4, it becomes 4 and 3 comes to denominator. So what are the values here? Minus 1 and 4 by 3. So 4 by 3 and minus 1. And what is alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta is equal to b by a. What is b here? Sorry, minus b by a. What is b? Write minus as it is. B is minus 1 by a is 3. So minus into minus is plus. So answer is 1 by 3. Now alpha into beta is equal to c by a. What is c here? Minus 4. A is 3. Right now, children. So alpha plus beta is 1 by 3. Alpha into beta is minus 4 by 3. Let us verify with our values. So what are zeros here? 4 by 3 and minus 1 are the zeros of the polynomial. Right now. So we found them by factorization method. So 4 by 3 plus minus 1, that is equal to, so 3 is LCM 4, 3 into 1 is, see, that is 1 by 3, correct? Sum is 1 by 3 and 4 by 3 into minus 1, that is equal to minus 4 by 3. Here also it is minus 4 by 3. And next one, second question, they have given the sum and the product, children. So they have given sum and product of the polynomials. Okay. So you have to find the quadratic polynomial. Given numbers as sum and product of its zeros respectively. Okay. Sum and products are given. You have to write the quadratic equations. So polynomial, quadratic polynomials. And first question, 1 by 4 comma minus 1. See, respectively, they have mentioned respectively means the first answer is sum and the second answer is product. Okay. So sum of the zeros means what? Sum of the zeros. That means alpha plus beta is given, that is 1 by 4, and alpha into beta, the product is minus 1. Okay. See, if alpha and beta are the any zeros of the polynomial, then the polynomial, quadratic polynomial equation can be written as, already I gave you that expression, x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. So the polynomial, the quadratic polynomial will be like this, children, when they give sum and product of the zeros. Okay. See here, x square minus, what is alpha plus beta? It is given 1 by 4x plus what is the product? Minus 1 is equal to 0. So x square minus 1 by 4x plus into minus is minus 1. See, we have fraction here right now. So what you can do is multiply by 4. Okay, multiply the equation by 4. Then we get 4 into x square is 4x square minus 1 by 4 into 4 is nothing but it gets cancelled. X minus 1 by 1 into 4 is 4. So the equation is 4x square minus x minus 4. This is the quadratic polynomial. Next question. So the sum is root 2 and the product is 1 by 3. So alpha plus beta is equal to root 2. Alpha into beta is equal to 1 by 3. So what is the equation, children? Polynomial. So the equation can be written as x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. So write x square as it is minus alpha plus beta is root 2x plus alpha into beta is 1 by 3 is equal to 0. See, we have 3 in denominator. So multiply the equation by 3. So 3 into x square is 3x square. So you have to multiply all the terms by 3 here. So 3 root 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So the answer is 3x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1. So this is the required equation, polynomial. And third one, 0 and root 5. So alpha plus beta is equal to 0. Alpha beta is equal to root 5. So our equation is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. So x square write as it is. So alpha plus beta is 0. So it becomes 0. This is root 5 is equal to 0. So the required equation is x square plus root 5 is equal to 0. This is quadratic polynomial. Next question. Fifth one. Minus 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. So sum of zeros. That means alpha plus beta is equal to minus 1 by 4. Alpha into beta is equal to 1 by 4. So our equation is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. What is x square? Write as it is. What is alpha plus beta? Write in bracket because we have minus sign. Plus, what is alpha into beta? It is 1 by 4. Now, write to x square minus into minus is plus 1 by 4x plus 1 by 4 is equal to 0. We have 4 in denominator. So I'm multiplying the equation by 4. So then 4 into x square becomes 4x square plus 4 gets cancelled. It is x plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is required quadratic polynomial. And the last one, sixth one is 4 comma 1. So sum of zeros, that is alpha plus beta is 4. Alpha into beta is equal to 1. And the polynomial is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. X square as it is 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is the quadratic polynomial. Yes, I think all of you understood what the relation between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial and the geometric meaning of zeros of the polynomial and how to what is the sum of zeros and the product of the zeros and how to write the quadratic polynomials. Keep practicing. We'll start the third chapter in the next class. Thank you.